Welcome back to Season 3 of my Philadelphia Eagles franchise here on Madden 23. Today we kick off our third straight Super Bowl. And I don't usually check out the entire depth chart, but I'm going to today considering it is the Super Bowl. So obviously at quarterback they have a 99 overall X Factor Joe Burrow. At running back they do not have Joe Mixon. He must be injured, so they are starting Ricardo Tapp, a second-year running back out of Miami, and don't care about fullback. At wide receiver, a 97 overall X Factor Jamar Chase, and a 90 overall X Factor Tyler Boyd. How did Boyd get to be an X Factor? And then they have Donovan Peoples-Jones and Matt Gooden. At tight end, they have an 80 overall Cole Pitts. At left tackle is a 77, left guard's an 80, center is a 77, right guard is an 80, and right tackle is an 88. Over on defense, they have an 80 overall Sam Hubbard. At right end, an 87 overall Trey Hendrickson. At defensive tackle, DJ Reader and BJ Hill. Outside linebackers, an 86 Logan Wilson. Middle linebacker, not great. A 75 overall Sheldon Stuckey, who was a rookie but has the player tag of a day one starter. Right outside linebacker is Tevin McClain, another rookie that has the day one starter tag for him. At defensive back, they have an 88 overall Chidobe Awuzie and a 78 overall Shamir Mitchell. Past that, they do not have a lot. At free safety is a 95 overall Jesse Bates, and at strong safety is an 86 overall Von Bell. Kicker is an 87 overall Evan McPherson, and their punter is Scott Eaton. And the Bengals have a few injuries here, the main one being Joe Mixon, who was on IR but no longer injured, but he cannot return from IR apparently. So they will be without him, Mike Hilton, who was an 82 overall corner, and Will Fuller, who was a 79 overall receiver. That is three players that would probably be playing in this game. But we are not without a few injuries ourselves. We do get center Cam Jurgens back and starting right guard Evan Steffa back, but we are going to be without our best wide receiver in AJ Brown and our starting left guard in Landon Dickerson. We also have Darius McGee, but he really wasn't getting much playing time anyway. And before we go see if anyone's dev trait has changed, we have a few upgrades to get to. So first is going to be Josh Sweat. We will up his speed rusher. He is currently a 91 with his boost, a base 88 though. He gets +1 to agility, awareness, finesse moves, power moves, and tackling. And then next is Yannick Ngakoue, who we will also upgrade his speed rusher. He goes to a 90 overall with his current boost, and he gets +1 to finesse moves and +3 to tackle. And then we have defensive back Sean Murphy-Bunting, who had one hell of a year. We will up his man-to-man. He goes to a base 86, 89 with his boost, and he gets +3 to awareness, 1 to man coverage, 1 to play rec, 2 to tackle, and 1 to zone. And then one of our first round picks from this last draft, rookie defensive back Earl Hayden. We will up his slot to try to get him to be a scheme fit so he gets a little more experience every week, but he gets +4 to man coverage off of that. And then the final upgrade before the Super Bowl is CJ Gardner-Johnson. We will up his hybrid. Does he go to a scheme fit? No, he does not. Currently a 93 right now with his boost though. Gets +1 to agility, 2 to awareness, 1 to press, and 2 to tackle. Coach, you already have one ring, so you're no stranger to the magnitude and atmosphere surrounding the Super Bowl. How much does that help? I'm going to say it's a non-factor because we've been to now 3 in a row. Granted, we did not win the first one, but all we get for that is 10 staff points. And breaking news here, Lane Johnson will retire following the Super Bowl. I think once you start getting that one last hurrah scenario, I think they can come back. I don't think I've seen it in this game though. And I've said this before the 2 previous Super Bowls as well. I really wish EA would change it to where all of the dev traits and things change after the Super Bowl, because once you go to the offseason, stuff can still change back. It's pretty stupid. Like last year we had one of our safeties, I think James Conley, got up to a superstar dev trait for the Super Bowl, was only a superstar dev trait in the Super Bowl, and then when you got to the offseason, he went down to a normal dev trait for some reason. Don't really understand that one. But yeah, I kind of wish they would just make it to where everything changed in the offseason. And not much changed here on offense. The only thing to really note is Devontae Smith was a superstar dev trait, is now just a star dev trait. But I think a few players changed here on defense. Yannick Ngakoue and Josh Sweat both go from superstar to superstar X Factor. So now our entire starting D-line is superstar X Factors. Sean Murphy-Bunting, Avonte Maddox, and Earl Hayden all go to superstar dev traits. James Conley stays a star, or went up to a star maybe. I think he was only a normal dev trait after last season. And CJ Gardner-Johnson is now a superstar dev trait as well. And I think we can only start 3 different X Factors, so I guess it will be these 3. And actually, instead of Fletcher Cox getting his X Factor, we're going to switch it to Yannick Ngakoue, just because his is a bit different. Now we don't have 3 different guys that are using Relentless as their X Factor. But now it is finally time to kick off the Super Bowl here in Season 3 against the Cincinnati Bengals. And Cincinnati will kick off Super Bowl 59 here in Dallas, and Philadelphia will return this in the end zone, and they will bring it out. Let's see where they get. Across the 20 and is brought down at the 22. So out comes Super Bowl winning quarterback Glenn McCutcheon. He throws a lot of interceptions, but he already has a ring only in his second year in the league. And now obviously going for his second ring. 1st and 10 from the 22. McCutcheon out of shotgun. Pollard is the running back here. He will take the snap and look to pass on the first play of the Super Bowl. Throws it to the outside, caught by Pollard, and he will get met and brought out of bounds, a gain of 2. All right, never mind, it was a gain of 1. It said we got from the 22 to the 24, but now it's 2nd and 9 over the middle, and that is caught for a first down. I believe that is Quez Watkins down to the 40. Never mind, that is Caleb Lacey. He has not gotten a ton of playing time this year, but with the injury to A.J. Brown, someone's going to have to step up. It would be awesome if it was him. 1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going downfield again, caught along the sideline. That time is Quez Watkins brought down to the 32. Now McCutcheon will line up under center. We have not ran the ball with Tony Pollard yet, but I imagine it's coming on this play. And it will be a handoff to Pollard up the middle, and Pollard with a great blocking, jukes out a defender, and Tony Pollard all the way down to the 13, a gain of 19. The offense is off to a hot start here in the Super Bowl. Can we finish the drive? 1st and 10 from the 13. McCutcheon throws a slant route caught by Devontae Smith, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia. We take an early 7-0 lead. But now we hand the ball over to Joe Burrow from the 25-yard line out of shotgun. He will send a man in motion. It's a fake to Tyler Boyd. Now Burrow under pressure goes deep down the right side, and that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. I believe that was intended for Jamar Chase, and it got knocked out of his hands. From the 25-yard line, Burrow will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle. That is caught by, I believe, Tyler Boyd, brought down to the 34. He will send a man in motion, take the snap, and hand it to the running back up the middle, who will get the first down, brought down to the 38. 1st and 10, Burrow out of shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. He will take the snap. It's a play fake to Tap, or Tarp, whatever his name is, and he goes downfield, caught by the backup running back, and he will be brought down to the 47. But now Jordan Davis is injured for Philadelphia. All right, that backup running back is apparently Chris Evans. Now 2nd and 1 from the 47. Burrow handoff up the middle to the rookie running back, and he is brought down. I guess he's not a rookie. He's in his 2nd year. But now 1st and 10 from the 49. I will eventually learn his name. I believe it is Tap. Burrow lines up under center. He will send Boyd in motion. It's a handoff to Tyler Boyd to the outside, and he won't get anywhere, no gain. That brings up a 2nd and 10 for Cincinnati. Burrow in shotgun with a 5-wide set. Takes the snap, a quick throw downfield. That is caught for the first down, I believe by, that was not even Jamar Chase. That looked like number 3. That was apparently Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now 1st and 10 from the 38. Burrow out of shotgun. Tap is the running back. He stands in the pocket, throws over the middle. That is caught by Jamar Chase and brought down pretty quickly. 2nd and 6. Burrow out of shotgun from the 34-yard line. Takes the snap, goes to the outside, caught by Boyd for the first down to the 27. 2nd and 3 from the 20-yard line now. Burrow looks to pass. Burrow down the right sideline. That is caught, and he will be brought down at about the 5. And Jordan Davis apparently came back in and got injured again. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Burrow under center. Tap is the running back here. And it will be a handoff to Tap to the outside, and Tap is swallowed up and brought down, but he does get a yard. Now 2nd and goal. Burrow lines up under center. Tap is still in at running back here. And it's a toss play to the outside to Tap, and he is met in the backfield by James Conley. So now 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Burrow will go under center. He will look to pass to the end zone here. He throws it to the end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown Cincinnati. They will tie the game up. But after 2 pass plays, the Eagles are now into Cincinnati territory from the 39. McCutcheon takes the snap. Drops back to pass, goes deep over the middle, and finds an open man. That is Devontae Smith, and he is fighting his way all the way down to the 19. 2nd and 6 for Philadelphia. McCutcheon lines up under center. Pollard is the running back again, but he will look to pass. Throws downfield, caught by Devontae. He is now 8 of 8, and we are to the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal after McCutcheon will throw his first 2 incomplete passes of the day from the 8-yard line. He takes the snap. Standing in the pocket. He's going to the back of the end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown Dallas Goedert, and Philadelphia will take the lead right back. And Cincinnati faces a 3rd and 2 here. Burrow with a 5-wide set will take the snap. A quick throw downfield, caught by Pitts for the first down. And now later on in the Bengals drive, it is 3rd and 10 here in the 2nd quarter. They are at the Eagles' 47-yard line. Burrow out of shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. He goes deep down the left side, and that is caught and knocked out of his receiver's hands. Did he hold on to that? No, he did not. Okay, I thought he got that for a second. And the Eagles are once again driving. 1st and 10 from the Bengals' 36-yard line. McCutcheon out of shotgun will hand it to Tony Pollard, and he won't get anything on this play. Back to the line of scrimmage. That will bring up a 2nd and 10. McCutcheon back in shotgun. That is rookie running back Brian Ford in the backfield with him. McCutcheon takes a snap, and it's a play fake to Ford. McCutcheon may be looking to go deep downfield. He's under pressure, needs to get rid of it, and finally throws it away. 3rd and 10 from the 36-yard line. McCutcheon out of shotgun. Pollard is the running back again. He will take the snap and look to pass. Standing in the pocket, and finally will throw this one away. We may settle for a field goal or where we just punt it away. Never mind. We will send out Jake Elliott for a 53-yard attempt to try to go up by 10 here in the Super Bowl. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and Elliott will, I think, make this one 17-7. And on Cincinnati's next drive, they face a possible 3-and-out. It is 3rd and 1 from the 34. A handoff up the middle, and Tapp will not get the first down. Cincinnati will punt it away. And Philadelphia faces a 3rd and 10 from their own 23. McCutcheon takes the snap. He's dropping back to pass to try to convert this. Under pressure, McCutcheon rolling out and just throwing this one away for the first time today. Philadelphia will punt it away. And thanks to back-to-back sacks from Fletcher Cox here, it is 3rd and 23. Burrow takes a snap, lobs it down the left side, and that one will be caught and knocked out of Jamar Chase's hands. They will once again punt it back to the Eagles. But now Philadelphia will have a possible 3-and-out. It is 3rd and 5 from their own 49. McCutcheon takes the snap, and he throws to the outside, caught by Pollard, and Pollard will get to the marker, I believe, 1st and 10. So now at Cincinnati's 46-yard line, it is 1st and 10 with 2:27 to go here in the half. McCutcheon takes the snap, and McCutcheon down the right side will get the first down to Caleb Lacey. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Caleb Lacey already has 3 catches for 60 yards today. He is coming up big so far. McCutcheon takes the snap and will throw over the middle, and that is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 35. McCutcheon back in shotgun here. He will send Pollard out wide, so now McCutcheon is the only one in the backfield. He will take the snap and look to pass. He throws it over the middle. That's caught by Quez Watkins, who gets a block and the first down brought down to the 24. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. McCutcheon out of shotgun will take the snap. McCutcheon going deep downfield. He's got a man. Touchdown, Dallas Goedert, and we take a 24-7 lead. Let's see what Joe Burrow can do here with 1 minute and 21 seconds and all 3 timeouts. It's a quick throw to the outside. That is intercepted by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and he will run it back. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is now 31-7 here before halftime. So let's see if Burrow can recover from the first turnover of the game. 1st and 10 from the 25 with 1 minute 10 to go here in the half. He drops back, goes deep over the middle, and finds his man for the first down, brought down near the 50. And they would burn a timeout with 1 minute and 1 second left to go here in the half. Burrow comes back out in shotgun from the Eagles' 49. Takes the snap and looks to pass. Burrow to the outside. That'll be caught by Tyler Boyd. Another first down. 56 seconds to go. They did burn their second timeout. Burrow takes the snap out of shotgun. And he throws it deep over the middle, and that's once again caught, this time by his tight end, brought down to the 12. They do not call their last timeout, though. The clock is running. 26 seconds to go in the half. Burrow takes the snap. And he throws it over the middle, and a touchdown to Jamar Chase. That was a perfect drive and a perfect response after throwing the pick six. And Cincinnati would get the ball first to start this half. It is 3rd and 4 from the Eagles' 43 now. Burrow out of shotgun, takes the snap, looking to claw his way back into this game over the middle, and that is caught for another first down, this one by Tyler Boyd. Now 1st and 10 from the 26. Burrow out of shotgun. Will take the snap and throw to the outside. That is caught by Peoples-Jones, and he gets out of bounds. A gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Burrow lining up under center. From the 20-yard line, it's a handoff to Tapp up the middle, and Tapp meets Nakobe Dean and is brought down pretty much immediately. A 3rd and 3 now. Burrow lines up back in shotgun. Takes the snap and looking to pass, quickly throws to the outside, caught by Jamar Chase. Another first down. Those quick passes have killed us a lot today. 1st and 10 from the 11. Burrow out of shotgun, will take the snap. Looking to throw the ball and goes over the middle, and another touchdown for Cincinnati. They make it 31-21. 3rd and 2 from the 33, up by 10, and McCutcheon comes out in shotgun. Pollard is the running back, that's where they go with it, and Pollard will get the first down, I believe, to keep the drive moving. So now 1st and 10 from the 35. McCutcheon lines up under center. Pollard is the running back here. He will take the snap and give it to Pollard up the middle. Pollard with a huge lane and a first down all the way to the 50-yard line, but he fumbles the ball and no one has picked it up yet, and finally Cincinnati does recover it. He breaks a tackle down the sideline and they may score a touchdown and make this a one-score game, and he is gone. Touchdown Cincinnati, but I think our running back may have been down. Let's see if we can see on this replay here. Pollard is hit, and yeah, he's 100% down. You are not keeping that touchdown, Cincinnati. And the booth is going to review this, so let's take one more look at it. Yeah, he is 100% hitting the ground before that ball comes out, so we should get the ball at about the 50-yard line. So we would avoid a big turnover, and then Brian Ford would come in and get a gain of 0. And now McCutcheon comes in and goes downfield and finds Devontae Smith for the first down to the 37. A 7-yard pass to Devontae Smith would set up 2nd and 3, and now we give it back to Tony Pollard, who will get brought down about a yard shy of the marker. That brings up a 3rd and 1. McCutcheon comes out in shotgun from the 28-yard line. I think I just kind of slurred those words, but it's okay. McCutcheon, quick throw, and that is caught by Caleb Lacey, and Lacey all the way down inside the 15 down to the 13. But that does come at a cost. Jordan Mailata is now hurt. Caleb Lacey now with 4 catches for 76 yards today and replacing for A.J. Brown. Now 1st and 10, and McCutcheon going to the outside. That is caught by Tony Pollard, and he gets out of bounds at the 7. 2nd and 4. McCutcheon out of shotgun again. Will take the snap, looking to pass. Stand in the pocket, now going to the end zone, and that one is tipped around and incomplete. I think McCutcheon got a little lucky there. 3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line. Only one in the backfield. He takes the snap, looking to go to the end zone, and finally fires, and that will not be a touchdown, but it is a first down to Quez Watkins. 1st and goal from the 1. McCutcheon comes back out in shotgun. Tony Pollard is the running back here. He will take the snap, looking to pass. McCutcheon standing in the pocket. He is under pressure, needs to throw it away, and will take the sack back at the 14. So now 2nd and goal from the 14-yard line. McCutcheon lines up under center. And it will be a handoff to Tony Pollard right up the middle, and Pollard won't get anything on that carry. So now 3rd and goal out of shotgun from the 14-yard line. McCutcheon takes the snap and lobs it down the right side, and that one will be intercepted by Cincinnati. They will take over at the 2-yard line. I don't really get why he lobbed this one up. I guess he was trying to trust Caleb Lacey, or maybe he thought Caleb Lacey was A.J. Brown, but Chidobe Awuzie comes away with the interception. And this is a huge drive. They can make this a one-score game. 1st and 10 from the 2-yard line. A quick throw to the outside is caught by Jamar Chase to get them to the 8 to set up a 2nd and 4. Burrow out of shotgun from the 8-yard line. A minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. He will take the snap and look to pass. Another quick fire, and that is incomplete. He will take the snap, look to pass. The Eagles are bringing a blitz. He's dancing around in the end zone, and he will throw it away, and Cincinnati will have to punt it away. After the punt, the Eagles would take over at the 46-yard line, run the ball twice, and now we are in the 4th quarter facing a 3rd and 7. McCutcheon drops back to pass, and he will fire over the middle. That is caught by Goddard for the first down. This could end up being a huge drive for both teams. If we can get a touchdown, we will go back up by 3 scores. 1st and 10, handoff to Pollard, and Pollard cuts to the outside, and he will be brought down to the 27. 2nd and 5. McCutcheon back in shotgun. Pollard is still the running back, and that's where it's going. Tony Pollard to the outside with a lot of room inside the 10, and Pollard will get forced out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Now we just need McCutcheon to not take any stupid sacks here. 1st and goal from the 7. He lines up under center, and we'll give it to rookie Brian Ford up the middle, and Ford will get to maybe the 5. 2nd and goal. McCutcheon in shotgun. 10.5 minutes to go here in the game. He takes the snap, standing in the pocket, goes to the end zone, and that is dropped by Quez Watkins. Are you kidding me? That hit him right in the hands. 3rd and goal from the 5. McCutcheon out of shotgun, takes the snap, and he's under pressure, getting sacked on the playback of the 13. We will have to settle for a field goal try. I cannot believe Watkins dropped that touchdown. Now 4th and goal, and we kick a 30-yard field goal, and we go up by 13. And Burrow will start this next drive at the 25-yard line from under center. It's a handoff up the middle, and Tapp won't get anywhere. He is brought down in the backfield. That was 2nd-year defensive tackle Thomas Daniels getting the tackle. Now 2nd and 11. From the 24, he will send Tapp outside. Kaiser White will follow him. Burrow from shotgun will take the snap and go over the middle, deep downfield actually, and that's incomplete. That was more down the right. It looked like it was going down the middle, but it's incomplete. 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Burrow out of shotgun from the 24-yard line now. Will take the snap. Stand back in the pocket. Burrow going deep downfield, and that one will be knocked out of Jamar Chase's hands by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and on 4th and 11, they will punt it away. Let's see if we can avoid doing anything stupid. Now 3rd and 7 from the 41-yard line. McCutcheon out of shotgun, trying to avoid the 3 and out. He will throw to the outside. That is caught by Goddard, but he is not in bounds, and we will punt it away. And our punter, Jack Fox, would down them at the 1-yard line. Burrow comes out in shotgun with 8:14 to go. He takes the snap, standing in the pocket, going over the middle, and that is incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. 8:11 to go in the game. Burrow from under center will take the snap, handoff up the middle, and tap will get brought down at about the 5. 3rd and 6, out of shotgun here. Burrow will take the snap, looking to convert, obviously goes to the outside. That's caught by Tyler Boyd for the first down, brought down to the 20. I feel like Boyd has gashed us all day. 1st and 10 from the 20, and it's a handoff to Tap up the middle, and Tap will not get more than a couple yards. 2nd and 8, 7 minutes to go in the game, down by 13. Burrow out in shotgun. From the 23-yard line, we'll take the snap, and a quick throw to the outside, once again caught by Tyler Boyd, and that will be a first down for Cincinnati. Burrow back in shotgun. Boyd has 9 catches for 98 yards today. 1st and 10. Takes the snap, drops back, and throws back across his body. That is caught along the sideline, but he is not in bounds. That would lead to a 2nd and 10, where he comes out with a 5-wide set. Burrow out of shotgun. Will take the snap. And a quick throw over the middle, caught by number 6, and he is going to be brought down to 36. I have no idea who 6 is, not even going to lie. 3rd and 4 out of shotgun. From the 36-yard line, Burrow will take the snap. Stand in the pocket, go deep over the middle, and finds his man for another first down, brought down in Philadelphia territory. 1st and 10 with 5:40 to go here in the game. They still need 2 touchdowns. I hope they remember that. Burrow to the outside, that is incomplete. And now Yannick Ngakoue is injured for Philadelphia. So we are down 2 defensive linemen because Jordan Davis has still not come back in the game. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Burrow out of shotgun, takes a snap, a quick throw to the outside, caught by his tight end, and he will be brought down at about the 40 to set up a 3rd and 6. Now Burrow out of shotgun from the 39-yard line. 5:12 to go in the game. He takes the snap, and he's dancing around the pocket, and Burrow throws back across his body, finds his man for the first down again. And now Thomas Daniels is injured. So it looks like David Fernandez, the rookie defensive end, is now in at defensive tackle. 1st and 10 from the 31. He will drop back to pass, a quick throw to the outside that is caught for a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. Burrow lines up under center here. He will drop back to pass again. Is it another quick pass? It's a throw to the outside that's tipped out of the air. 3rd and 5 from the 26. Burrow out of shotgun. He will take the snap, stand back in the pocket, and he throws to the outside. That one will be caught, but out of bounds. That will set up a 4th and 5, and they are going to go for it. Burrow out of shotgun with a 5-wide set here. I expect a quick pass. Burrow drops back, and it is a quick pass downfield for the first down. He is brought down inside the 15. And now Josh Sweat is injured. Are we going to have anyone left on the D-line? I legit don't even know that much of the depth of this team. I don't know who is coming in now. 1st and 10 from the 13. Burrow under center. Will drop back to pass again. He goes over the middle. That's caught by Jamar Chase, and he is brought down by a host of Eagles down at the 8. That brings up a 2nd and 5. Burrow out of shotgun. 4:11 to go here in the game. He will take the snap and look to pass, obviously. Go downfield, finds his man, another first down for Cincinnati. Under 4 minutes to go. Burrow lines up under center. It is 1st and goal. He will look to pass, a quick throw to the outside, and another touchdown for Cincinnati. This is a 1-score game. And we have a big kick return here down the sideline. There is a flag. I wasn't commentating. This literally never happens. And he is gone. That is number 34, which is going to be Teron Fitzgerald, a rookie defensive back. But there is a flag, so I imagine this is coming back, as cool as that actually was to see. Holding on the offense. So instead of a touchdown, we take over at our own 23. McCutcheon out of shotgun. Will throw to the outside. That is caught along the sideline, but that is incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3:27 to go in the game. McCutcheon from under center. Pollard is the running back. He will drop back to pass. And he throws to the outside, caught by Calcaterra, and he is ridden out of bounds after a gain of 4. That brings up 3rd and 6. He did get out of bounds, though, which means the clock does stop. 3:23 to go. McCutcheon takes the snap, stands in the pocket, and he will go over the middle of the field. That is caught for the first down by Caleb Lacey. And we have started burning some time here. 1st and 10 from the 37, 2:43 to go in the game. McCutcheon out of shotgun. I hope we just start running the ball. He will take the snap. It's a quick throw, and that is caught for a gain of about 4. And Cam Jurgens is now injured. We're going to have the entire team hurt before the end of this game. The injury does stop the clock at 2:36. McCutcheon will take the snap, go downfield, a wide open Dallas Goedert. Goedert down the sideline, and he will be brought down inbounds at the 27. 2 minutes to go here in the game. McCutcheon out of shotgun from the 27-yard line. It is a handoff to Tony Pollard up the middle, and Pollard will fight for nearly a first down. That will be 2nd and 1. The Bengals did burn their first time out here. 2nd and 1 from the 18-yard line. McCutcheon under center, sends Calcaterra in motion. 1:55 to go here in the game. Takes the snap. It's a handoff to Pollard, who will get the first down, and Cincinnati will burn their second timeout. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. McCutcheon out of shotgun, takes the snap, goes back to Tony Pollard up the middle, and Pollard will get brought down to the 14, and Cincinnati is officially out of timeouts. 2nd and 8 with 1:47 to go here in the game. McCutcheon under center. Pollard is the running back. He sends Calcaterra in motion. And it will obviously be another run play to Tony Pollard right up the middle, and Pollard will fight his way all the way down to about the 12-yard line. They rule him down at the 11. It is 3rd and 5. 1:09 to go in the game. McCutcheon from under center. Pollard is the running back here. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to Pollard up the middle. Pollard into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia. And that should ice this game. But Cincinnati will still have 1:01 to try to get 2 touchdowns. So we're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 14-point game. And that is caught, I believe, by Juan Jeffries on the outside. And Cincinnati would need a miracle here. Down by 2 touchdowns. They need to score quickly and get the onside kick to get the ball back. Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass, and Burrow throws to the outside. That's caught by his running back, and he gets out of bounds. Plays like that are not going to do it. They burned off 6 seconds to get 2 yards. Burrow out of shotgun. Will take the snap, looking to pass, obviously. Burrow downfield. That is caught by Boyd, or that's not even Boyd. That is the backup tight end, I believe. But once again, that's not going to work. 3rd and 2 with 34 seconds to go in the game. Burrow takes a step over the middle. That's caught by his tight end, and he will be brought down inbounds at the 43. 2nd and 10. Burrow out of shotgun from the 43-yard line. 14 seconds to go in the game. They need to score on this play if they want any chance of an onside kick. Burrow may be looking to go deep downfield. Burrow is going to lob deep down the right sideline, and that is caught by his receiver, but he's inbounds. That will do it. Philadelphia wins their 2nd Super Bowl in a row. Second-year quarterback Glenn McCutcheon gets his 2nd Super Bowl ring of his career already. He threw 27 picks last year, 25 picks this year, but we have 2 Super Bowl trophies to show for it. I saw someone in one of the comments compared him to Eli Manning, or just like a better Eli Manning, and I kind of agree with that. He's not that great in the regular season. We win enough games to get to the playoffs, and then he just flips a switch, or our defense flips a switch, and we get all the way to the Super Bowl, and now we have 2 Super Bowls in a row, and obviously next year we will go for a 3-peat. And final stats on the day, Glenn McCutcheon goes 27 for 40, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. On the ground, Tony Pollard ran for 132 yards and a score, and receiving Devontae Smith steps up in replacing A.J. Brown, 7 for 75 and a score. Quez Watkins, 5 for 50, but Caleb Lacey, the guy that actually got playing time because of A.J. Brown's injury, goes 5 for 85. He had one hell of a day, and Dallas Goedert, 4 for 76 and 2 touchdowns. And then over on defense, leading the team in tackles is Kaiser White with 13. In sacks, Fletcher Cox got all 2 of them that we got. In interceptions, obviously, Sean Murphy-Bunting got the pick 6. And Joe Burrow had a pretty rough start, but after that, he started gashing our secondary. 38 for 54, 381 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. On the ground, Ricardo Tapp could not do anything, only 1.6 yards a carry. And receiving, Tyler Boyd, 12 catches, 139 yards, and a score. Cole Pitts got a touchdown. Jamar Chase, 6 for 61 and a score. And Donovan Peoples-Jones got a touchdown. And after that game, Tony Pollard does have an upgrade, so we're going to upgrade his elusive back trait. He goes to a 90 overall right now with his boost, but he is an 87 overall base with +1 awareness, +2 ball carrier vision, and +1 juke. And the conclusion to one last hurrah, going out on top, right tackle Lane Johnson ends his career in storybook fashion as a Super Bowl champion. So obviously that will be a key point of this next offseason, is getting a new right tackle to replace Lane Johnson, As you can tell, our contract was extended, but that is going to wrap up Season 3. The next video will be the entire offseason, free agency, and the draft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys next time.